Ready when you are. Can we start with Gary?
Thank you. Listen, no shame in coming to the Emirates and losing. Plenty of sides have done that, but you didn't make it easy for them.
No, that was the plan. Clearly, plans always don't work out. Conceded an early-ish goal. Thought we could have done a little bit better on that. Defended 2v2 on the sides, a little bit better, but equally, their top players still cause you problems with their movements. A little bit of a breakdown in communication, maybe on our part, and after that, I felt they didn't have too many clear-cut opportunities, restricted them to very little. I thought we grew into the game. Confidence grew, second half in particular, how much more we dominated the ball and caused them problems with the ball, not so much from our defensive structure. And we made it very, very difficult and uncomfortable for them right up until they got the second goal, I think.
At the end of the game, Mikel Arteta gave a really loud and obvious rallying call about the 7:30 kickoff be here. Is that a tribute to you guys, in a way?
I'm not sure. I preferred the 7:30 kickoff because I'll get to bed a bit earlier, but yeah, you'll have to ask him. I think he would have known we weren't going to give an easy game. We would have to earn it. You know, they're a top team. I said in the press conference before the game, I've got the utmost respect for this football club and the way he sets the team up. He respects all phases of the game, and he's a top coach, obviously. So I think he would have known it was a difficult game.
And you made 5 changes from the team that beat Burnley. Obviously, there was an injury and a slight injury in there as well. But was it more than that? Was it tactical, or was it just thinking you've got another big game in North London coming up where potentially, given their own record, there's more of a chance of securing 3 points?
Bit of everything, really. A couple of knocks, a couple of bits of players maybe needed a little bit of a rest and not to start, more so to come on. Utilising the squad, which I have so much confidence in. Picking the team on a weekly basis is difficult at times because the players do push each other. I felt a lot of the players that came in tonight absolutely deserved to start the game. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
I want to ask you about Michael Coyote. Once again, another big game from him. How have you seen him grow during the season, and it feels more and more comfortable in the role in the Premier League?
Yeah, I agree. He's grown and grown, hasn't he, week to week. He's been a big part of how we've played. He's such a big character and personality. You see the smile on his face and how much he loves playing the game. And I think the evolution of his game, the confidence that he's getting from competing at this level, week in, week out, he's obviously been a mainstay and a really important part of how we play. And I can only see him getting better and better.
Chap at the back and then here in front. Yeah.
Hi.
You've had success with the quarterback this season. You've changed the 5 to 10. Is that just because of knocks, or is there something else that you're trying to do?
Again, probably a little bit of everything. Personnel that I wanted to play, opposition. I don't think it needs to change too much, really, in terms of how you can approach the game. I still wanted us to be pretty proactive, aggressive, front-footed. At times, the opposition doesn't allow you to do that because they're very good. But I still think you can be that. You know, we touched on it before the game around how we've done it before against Chelsea, Man City this season, and how effective it's been. I think the key is with your centre-backs in particular that they have to feel comfortable pushing through and being aggressive through the middle. Because your wing-backs get pinned a little bit with the way they play with Martinelli one side and Madueke the other, so that doesn't allow you to let them jump and be aggressive. So, yeah, it was a little bit of flexibility in that, I suppose.
Hi. I'm looking today. I've got 2 questions. My first one is, a win today would have put Brentford into the top 10. How big of an opportunity did you see this game as?
Yeah, I see that. I seen it as a an opportunity to come here and show what we're about and what we're growing, what we're developing. I want us to come and approach the game in a fearless way. I feel like we did that. I feel like we gave a really good account of ourselves. I'm really proud of the performance. Obviously disappointed with the result. The second goal's on me. I wanted us to push hard for the equaliser. Left ourselves a little bit open, and I'm pretty comfortable with with that rather than sitting back and just taking a 1-0 lead that maybe looks a little bit better. So immense pride in the way the boys approach it.
My second question is, an exciting talent, Ronald Donovan made the bench today. How close is he to Premier League minutes?
He's on the bench tonight, so he's taking the right steps. Reece Nelson wasn't available, obviously, and Ramel's done particularly well in the B team games. Whenever he's been involved in our training sessions, he's really impacted it. So he's heading in the right direction. Thank you.
You benefited from a settled team this season, so how impressed were you by the players who came in tonight?
Yeah, impressed but not surprised. I see it on a daily basis. They train really, really hard. They push each other. They push me to make the tough decisions around the team selections. I think that the likes of Vitali, Matthias Jensen has played the last couple, Ethan Pinnock, Rico. These players have been on the journey with the club, know the club inside out, know the system inside out, which is probably a big part of where I felt comfortable flipping with 1 or 2 training sessions to be able to come here and play a different system that we haven't played in probably a couple of months now. I thought they were excellent.
Yes.
Without Gabriel and Saliba in the Arsenal defence, was the aerial aspect an area that you tried to exploit tonight against Arsenal? And how did you adapt to that without obviously facing Saliba and Gabriel tonight?
Did it alter the way I set up the team? Probably not, to be honest. It was more about us and the personnel I wanted to play and the structure and the system and the way. I thought Thiago did that really well in the second half when he came on, gave us a real platform. He's more of a natural centre forward than Kevin and Dango. They're more wide forwards. No, I wouldn't say it was specifically around those two missing.
Well, in terms of aerially, did it give you more opportunities possibly in terms of Mascara and Nkapia rather than facing Saliba and Gabriel in terms of the aerial battles?
You clearly think so, do you? Yeah. You probably know the answer, then, don't you?
Okay.
Aye.
We're done. Thank you very
Cheers.
much, everybody.
Thank you.